Hello guys, in this video we will talk about money. So let's start. What is money? Money is an economic unit that functions as a generally recognized medium of exchange for transactional purposes in an economy. Money provides the service of reducing transaction cost, namely the double coincidence of wants. Money originates in the form of a commodity having a physical property to be adopted by market participants as a medium of exchange. Money can be market determined, officially issued legal tender, or fiat monies. Money substitutes and fiduciary media and electronic cryptocurrencies. Understanding money. Money is commonly referred to as currency. Economically, each government has its own money system. Cryptocurrencies are also being developed for financing and international exchange across the world. Money is a liquid asset used in the settlement of transactions. It functions based on the general acceptance of its value within a governmental economy and internationally through foreign exchange. The current value of monetary currency is not necessarily derived from the materials used to produce the note or coin. Instead, value is derived from the willingness to agree to a displayed value and rely on it for use in future transactions. This is money's primary function, a generally recognized medium of exchange that people and global economies intend to hold and are willing to accept as payment for current or future transactions. Economic money systems began to be developed for the function of exchange. The use of money as currency provides a centralized medium for buying and selling in a market. This was first established to replace bartering. Monetary currency helps to provide a system for overcoming the double coincidence of wants. The double coincidence of wants is a ubiquitous problem in a barter economy where, in order to trade, each party must have something that the other party wants. When all parties use and willingly accept an agreed upon monetary currency, they can avoid this problem. In order to be most useful as money, a currency should be fungible, durable, portable, recognizable, and stable. These properties ensure that the benefit of reducing or eliminating the transaction cost of the double coincidence of wants is not outweighed by other types of transaction cost associated with that specific good. Fungible. Units of the good should be of relatively uniform quality so that they are interchangeable with one another. If different units of the good have different qualities, then their value for use in future transactions may not be reliable or consistent. Trying to use a non-fungible good as money results in transaction costs of individually evaluating each unit of the good before an exchange can take place. Durable. The physical character of the good should be durable enough to retain its usefulness in future exchanges and be uh, reset multiple times. A perishable good or a good that degrades quickly with the use in exchanges will not be as useful for future transactions. Trying to use a non durable good as money conflicts with money's essentially future oriented use value. Portable. It should be divisible uh, into small quantities so that people appreciate its original use value. Highly enough that a worthwhile quantity of the good can be conveniently carried or transported. An indivisible good, immovable good, or good of low original use value can create issues. Trying to use a non portable good as money could produce transaction costs of either physically transporting large quantities of the low value good or defining practical transferable ownership of an uh, indivisible or immobile object. Recognizable. The authenticity and quantity of the good should be readily ascertainable to the users so that they can easily agree to the terms of an exchange. Trying to use a non recognizable good as money produces transaction costs of agreement on the authenticity uh, and quantity of the goods by all parties to an exchange. Stable. The value that people place on a good in terms of the other goods that they are willing to trade should be relatively constant or increasing over time. A good whose value varies wildly up and down over time or consistently loses value over time is less suitable. Trying to use a non-stable good as money produces transaction costs of repeatedly uh, revaluing the good in each successive transaction and the risk that the exchange value of the good might drop below its other direct use value or not be useful at all, in which case it will no longer circulate as money. Functions of money. As stated above, money primarily functions as a medium of exchange. However, it also has developed secondary functions that derive from its use as a medium of exchange. These other functions include a unit of account, a store of value, and a standard of uh, deferred payment. Unit of account. Due to its use as a medium of exchange for both buying and selling, and its use to assign prices to all kinds of other goods and services, money can be used to keep track of the money gained or lost across multiple transactions, and to compare money values of various combinations of different quantities of different goods and services mathematically. This makes things such as accounting for profit and loss of a business, balancing a budget, or valuing the total assets of a company all possible. Store of value. Because money's usefulness as a medium of exchange in transactions is inherently future oriented, it provides a means to store value obtained through current production or trade for use in the future in the form of other goods and services.